and like R-Truth or something. Do you think out of all those guys will shine out the most and possibly a main eventer like they'll get jumped over to Raw? Because it seems like it's a tie between Dolph Ziggler and John Morrison.
I was just going to say, you're going to ask me to pick between Dolph Ziggler and John Morrison. I'll tell you what, they are the two stars over on SmackDown. I mean, people compare Morrison to the next Shawn Michaels, you know what I mean?
I was going to say, I haven't seen a lot of Ziggler, but I would say John Morrison just as a blind pick.
Well, Ziggler's right there with him, man. I mean, Ziggler is awesome in ring.
I haven't caught his exit.
Yeah, and they do compare Ziggler to maybe with like Kurt Hennig, like the original Kurt Hennig.
Yeah, I've heard that, Mr. Perfect. Yeah.
I would like to see Dolph on the mic. We know what Morrison can do on the mic, and he's outstanding. Same with in-ring skills as well. But a little bit, I mean, I know Dolph is over on SmackDown now, and Friday's usually a bad day, but I would like to see a little bit more mic work. His in-ring, as far as I'm concerned, is awesome. You know what I mean? I don't have any problems with that, but as far as mic work is concerned, you know what I mean? I would like to see more of that from him.
Plus, you know, Morrison has the good mic work, as you know. He's got the look.
Oh yeah.
I've only seen Dolph a few times when he was on Raw. I don't watch SmackDown, but he looked like a midget on steroids or something, like a midget bodybuilder or something. He doesn't have he looks weird.
No, and another thing is also do you think that they're gonna evaluate like R-Truth? I mean, they got him doing that pretty Richard Persona, and we don't know what's the reason for that.
Well, that was his idea. That was his idea. Went to McMahon, and then
Pretty Ricky was his idea.
Really?
His idea was that he took it to them.
No, was it really?
Yes. I'll actually, you know what? As soon as we go off the air, because we brought it up here tonight, I have 2 posts that I have ready to go after we go off the air here tonight. But that was his idea. Came to WWE. Hey, man, they ask you to submit ideas, and if it gets you on TV, I mean, the other gimmick fell flat. The R-Truth gimmick. I mean, they used them, and
that's
then
not even really a gimmick, is it?
Oh, that's one of his main gimmicks. I mean, when he was in TNA, came out to that as well. Didn't rap on the way out, but you know, same basic on killing R-Truth. You know what I mean? As far as TNA and WWE, came out to the rap music, same rap music in both companies, and then, you know, he wasn't being used, wasn't on TV. We didn't see him for a few weeks. Came up with a storyline idea. Now we've got him back, and apparently creative likes it. It really likes it. So,
I never thought that Pretty Ricky was his idea. I thought that it was just like WWE bored and they're just like, hey, I want to just give this guy his gimmick and then let's see how he puts it up. I didn't know he came up with the gimmick himself.
Isn't it like a Borat gimmick, so to speak? Where didn't I hear? See, I don't touch SmackDown, but didn't he go rob the merchandise table and then was hauled out by security or something like that?
Oh yeah, he came up there when they were back now. I think it was in I don't know what city, but I think when they first showed the date, he was trying to rob, because I think he's saying that he's gonna be better than R-Truth, or he's gonna be that he's more better than R-Truth, something like that. And I think trying to rob merchandise, something like that. But there was a scene like that when they first showed him. Yeah,
no, I haven't seen it. I mean, you'll see something when we go off the air tonight up on the website about that, where it was his idea, and creative is very happy with that, and if it gets him on TV, so be it. A gimmick's a gimmick. I mean, you've got Eugene, who's about to return, who's about to portray a mentally handicapped person, if you know what I'm saying, you know? So, I mean...
A retard.
A retard, Bone. All right. I knew you were coming with that. I knew I couldn't try to be classy. You know what I mean?
Correct. No, that ain't
politically. I know, not with you on it.
I have one thing. Do you guys have room for one more question? I'm sorry.
You got room for...
I can barely hear this dude.
Go ahead. I can hear him. What's up?
He's loud.
So now that I was out, since we were talking about the Sniper thing, I'm also looking at the C brand. The one thing, as you know, that there's a whole bunch of new stars and new stuff. Do you think which one of those do you think will shine out the most and get promoted to one of the different brands? If you ask me, or do you also think Christian will leave?
Christian.
Well, Christian is possible for a Jericho's tag team partner on Sunday. Wouldn't surprise me, because Chris Jericho, you got to remember, I talked about this last night. Chris Jericho, there was a segment a couple weeks ago where Jericho trashed Edge. And then this would set up the opportunity, if you were to bring Christian over to SmackDown, have him be the mystery tag team partner, become unified tag team champions, when Edge is ready to return, they've already got a storyline set where Jericho went and trashed Edge, then went and got Christian. You son of a bitch. And then, then went and got Christian, and then when Edge returned, you could do the Edge-Christian feud that everybody's, been talking about for a while now. So, and with the unified tag team titles, they can be defended on all three brands, you know what I mean? So Jericho could basically pick a star from any brand, you know what I mean? Christian seems possible at this point, but as far as new ECW stars,
like
with hopefully not Abraham Washington. After watching that segment on ECW last night with Dreamer and Christian, I don't know. Maybe it's because he's only 2-3 weeks in here, but I don't know if that gimmick's going to work out. I don't know. His voice seems, I don't know. It seems off for the role that he's in. Yeah, I mean he needs something. There's something missing with him. Who's the other? That Tyler Rex. Seems all right. Love the music that he came out to last night.
Wait, what's his name?
Tyler Rex.
Tyler
Rex.
Oh, okay. I thought you said like Tyrex, like Tyrannosaurus Rex or something.
Now, a lot of people have said, because because one of the most anticipated wrestlers I thought would become a bigger wrestler since the draft was Ezekiel Jackson, because now that he's branched out on his own, and it seems like they're really trying the best to push him, to come out of the shadow of Brian Kendrick, because I think he's probably one of the guys who I think Vince McMahon admires, that people think that he could probably be the next Bobby Lashley or the
You know what? I got to cut you off, because last night when I was watching ECW and he came out, and I said, damn, this guy is the next Bobby Lashley.
Exactly.
Let me also say something, that those shoulder muscles that he had, did you see that? Like a Bobby Lashley look with them huge shoulders that grow up into his neck. I'm sorry, but that ain't normal. You know
what is the next Bobby? He's going to be the next Bobby Lashley. What was the first Bobby Lashley? He's a big black dude who wrestled in college and got a girly voice or something?
Huge guy. Well, I don't know about the voice, not the girly voice. But
He's got a girly voice. Does Ezekiel Jackson have a girly voice?
Have we ever heard him talk?
Was he good in college wrestling?
Let's see.
Probably. So he's just the next big black guy is what you guys are saying.
Well, it's not that,
the next Bobby Lashley.
There's a lot of people saying that because, they were supposed to push Bobby Lashley, with the whole domination thing, and when they came with Ezekiel Jackson, I think when they said that, he has, the domination shirts, and his, entrance music is, what's domination? It's the strength, it's the combination of strength and dedication. It's more like what people consider Bobby Lashley was WWE. He's a domination type of person. And as far as the next big black guy is concerned, they probably consider pushing a lot of black people, but I think Ezekiel Jackson is the only one that fits their bill at the moment. So I think they're probably going to push him to be the next Bobby Lashley. That's what a lot of people are talking about, and he's probably the most anticipated wrestler that they're expecting to come out,
I would say
I just thought it was funny that any new up-and-coming black guy that happens to be